Tonight we wrap up Week 11 with a great Monday Nighter, as it'll be the Packers of Virginia Beach taking on the RiverHogs of San Diego.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Ready! Smith, red.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. You look at this Packers defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Tonight we wrap up Week 11 with a great Monday Nighter, as it'll be the Packers of Virginia Beach taking on the RiverHogs of San Diego.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Come on, set. Shot, 17. Set, go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lamar changing the look. Hands it off out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But you look at this defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Yo.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll let it fly for Austin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Packers. Calvin Austin with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Okay, ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Set.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, fighting. There he goes, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
48-yard line.
Ready. Blast. Edo Blue. Ready.
Now a first down throw for Young. Throw out wide is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Yeah, look at this Packers defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 15 yards on the play, first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, Young. That is caught in the 7. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Young. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Green Jack. Steel. Black. White. White.
Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. Moore, the man in motion.
Set, go.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on fourth and goal at the 1. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
First down, Packers.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this out past the 40.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now a handoff running through the middle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll try and run this with Austin. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Calvin Austin
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And that flag accepted.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right blue. Ready.
Off the play fake, Young.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Ready?
Following the interception, Young. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready?
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Smash. Red. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Now back to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
It's Young off play action.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
RiverHogs, nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They go play action now. Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Now it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. 4th down, here's Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Jackson going to change things up a bit. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it. A lot of work to get to the first down marker. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right. They weren't fooled. And they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
Moore, the man in motion.
Ready?
Young on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here we go.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Fight 60. Black shot. Set cut.
Young to throw it. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hut.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
He completes this one to Mingo.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 3rd down gain of 19.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hey, green. Claws red. Hut, hut.
They'll throw again. Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Young again.
That is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Eagle blue. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
Young on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Packers are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers.
Calvin Austin.
50 yards.
And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Let's go
The
now.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
from the gun. He'll hand this off.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
White. Slide blue. Ready?
They're going to try and throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Young, he's going to change it up.
Blaster, stick.
Young now, looking to throw on 2nd down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Ready?
On play action, Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now here's Young. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Let's go.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
Ready.
Now Young.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Shot. 17.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They go play action. Young.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Fight 60. Black chop. Claws red.
Young now.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set, go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Drill green. Ready, ready.
Second down, Young. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Complete to number 21.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Come on, set. Blue strike. Ready?
Young. That is caught. Shifts by him. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And it's a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the RiverHogs are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
This one finds Austin out right.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Packers.
Return it.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action. It's Jackson. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Calvin Austin, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
RiverHogs 7. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away.
And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25.
25-yard line.
Down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ready.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Young. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It'll be Young again. And this one is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Here we go, set. Black Ultra. Green Jack. Steel Black. Ready.
One last shot for Young. And that will be incomplete as time has run out.